How's it going, everybody? The Phantom Michael here, doing a deck intro with my buddy Eddie here at the locals.
What's up, guys?
Alright, Eddie, let's check out this deck here. So what is it?
Alright, so this deck is Pendulum Magician's deck, and after the new Banlist, I believe this deck became super powerful, and it actually helped this deck pretty much, and at the same time it hit the other decks in a negative way. So I'd say that this deck got a little bit of an advantage. Alright, so let's go to the deck profile. We play triple Astrograph Sorcerer. It's basically a free level 7 that you have on the board. It makes a huge presence on the board, helps you to OTK your opponent. Then we play triple Wisdom Eye Magician. The reason for that is this card can become any other magician from your deck. So you can put this in your scale, pop it, and then search for another magician that will go to that scale. Great card right here, guys. We also play 3 Black Fang Magician. This guy is pretty much, it cuts your opponent's attack in half, and once he's destroyed, it's pretty much a monster reborn. You can special summon a monster from your graveyard. We also play triple Harmonizing Magician. This card, when it's special summoned, you can when it's Pendulum summoned, you can special summon another magician from the deck. So it helps with your XE summons and with your tuner synchro summons, because she is a tuner monster. Next, we have 3 Purple Poison Magician. When this card is destroyed by card effect battle, it can destroy 1 face-up card on the field. So it's a great card to get rid of problematic monsters that your opponent has on the field. We play 2 of those magicians because sometimes, because of the Pendulum limitation, since you have to special summon a card that is face-up in your extra deck to the new extra monster zone, it's a good thing to use this to get 1 card from the face up from the extra deck to your hand, and then you can Pendulum summon from your hand. So right. 2 of those cards will help you a lot. We also do the Joker, Best Normal Summon. It allows you to search another Pendulum Magician from your deck. You only do this, you only do normal summon with this, unless you are in a problematic situation where you have no other monsters in your hand. So this is what you want to do. You want to normal summon the Joker. We do triple double iris, which will search the best trap and the best spell on the deck, which is those 2. This is the trap, this is the spell. If this card is destroyed, you can search either or one of those 2. So that's the main reason why we play triple iris, double iris. We play 1 white Wing Magician just because Zark is a powerful card and we might make it. It's very unlikely, but just in case we play that, it won't hurt you at all. We do 2 of those guys, which now jumped in price for about $30 if I'm not wrong. It helps you to negate the activation of 1 card effect and destroy the card effect, and then this guy comes back to your hand, allowing you to special summon it, like Pendulum summoning it again next turn. Alright, so this is pretty much it for monsters. Now we're gonna do double Pot of Desires. My opinion, if you wanna play Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you wanna win, you have to make a deck with Pot of Desires. Triple Duelist Alliance helps you to search for double iris or those 2. So with Duelist Alliance, you can search either this or that.
I'm gonna stop it real quick, Eddie. These 2 Pot of Desires right here, man. How often would you say that you mill the, you don't get what you need by milling?
Playing today, I had 0 times that I didn't mill what I okay, so let me rephrase this. So every time I play this card, it helped me a lot. And the reason is, when you play this card, it's because you do triple copies of all the other cards that are combo pieces, your combo starters, okay? So desires won't hurt you. Of course, you want to wait a little bit until you feel safe, so then you can use this card. But assuming that you're gonna have the best judgment after you use it, it's a great card. Trust me. I had no problem with it at all. All right. So then we do double pendulum calls to search for 2 pendulums, magicians, and once you set the scales, they are indestructible for 2 turns. Great card. So a lot of people will side against you with Twin Twister, Mystical Space Typhoon, even what is it called, Cosmic Cycle. But since those cards protect your scales, you're very good. One Raigeki. The Banlist now allows you to do triple Wavering Ice, so I recommend using 3. It may be a little complicated once you draw 2, but very rarely you're gonna draw 2 of those. And even if you do, you can still use 1 to get your combos going. And then we do two of those traps. Because what this trap does is absolutely insane. What it does is you can destroy, you can target one card that you control and one card that your opponent controls and destroy. If you use that along with Time Star Magician, you're gonna get your combos going, and you can avoid to have a destruction on your side of the field. And the last card is the Star Pendulum Graph, which allows you to search. Alright, so this is the
let's check out your extra deck, Eddy. Let's see what you got rolling in there.
Sure. So for extra deck, 2 Link monsters. Alright. To be honest, I rarely use the Proxy Dragon. I put it there, but I honestly don't use it much. I use much more the Cold Talker. Then the only fusion monster I run is this Starving Venom Dragon, which has the effect of copying an effect of any monster from your side of the field or your graveyard or your opponent's side of the field or your opponent's graveyard. So it's a great card. You can use it against your opponent depending on what they play. If they play ABCs, for example, you can use the ABC's Dragon Buster effect on your advantage, right? Then I would say that the card that you're gonna make a lot in this deck when it comes to XZ is a Time Star Magician, because it protects your monster, your Pendulum monsters, and it also allows you to search. So you always, when you have the chance to make XZ summoning, go for this guy. You won't regret. Of course, that you want to play this against decks that use the back row a lot, and this guy is very good when you are going to OTK your opponent. Because of this effect that you can make the attack goes to 0, steal your opponent's attack, and then attack it. This guy is very good against dinosaurs, so you can stop the effect of the babies. And for rank 4, in with Castell, because Castell will get rid of problematic monsters. So these are the rank 4 XZ monsters. Oh, there is one more. This guy allows you to attack twice. That's why I run it. You top your package. For rank 7, I do this. Because this way, if you're playing against World Chalice, for example, every time your opponent activates a card effect, this card is gonna make him lose 500 life points. So every time your opponent makes a lot of special summoning and activates a bunch of effects, if this is on the field, it's gonna drain his life points. And the last 2 synchros are those 2. This guy, when you special summon it, it has the Raigeki effect, destroys the opponent's monster. And also when you attack, the monster that you are attacking is destroyed, and your opponent gets the damage that is equivalent to the opponent's attack monster. Opponent's monster attack. And this guy, Omega, it banishes one card of your opponent's hand and himself. So it's very good when your opponent only has one card in hand. You activate this, and then you make your opponent completely out of place. So then you can finish it with your OTK. And with this deck today, I played 4 rounds. I played 5 rounds. I just won 1 round, 2 Infernoids, for a couple of misplays of my part, so I believe that you should give this deck a chance, and I think it's going to be on the meta decks from now on. Alright guys?
Alright Eddie, thanks a lot man, we really appreciate it. I've been the Phantom Michael, reporting on RazerXPYugioh's channel. I'm going to get the heck out of here. We'll see you in the next one.
There you go.